It's Monday. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way
to ease my mind
and help my living.
It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm here to help you make smarter moves, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 413 in a row. 413 in a row. 413 is a huge number for me because I was born on April 13th, 413. So I'm officially here on my birthday, 413 days in. April 13th of days. And it's exciting for me. I always loved the number 13. I talk about this, the superstition behind the number 13. In New York City, you cannot find a building with the number 13. Apparently it's unlucky. I don't know to who. To me, I think it's the greatest number. Let me tell you why. I used to bring my grandmother to CVS when I was about 18, 19 years old, and she was getting on in the years, and she needed to go get her medication, and she'd get, Cheerios and Chips Ahoy, whatever it was she liked to keep in the shelves. And I'd bring her once a month, and it was a really cool thing for me to spend that time with her, talk about my grandpa who passed when I was 7 years old. And he was a musician, so I always liked to pick up information from her about him and just had a great time. And, she was extremely superstitious. My grandmother was the most superstitious person, I believe, probably ever. She had some crazy ones. The first person through the door after New Year's had to be a man, some stupid thing, Portuguese. The other thing was you can't have oranges or fruit after 10 p.m. or you will die. Not that you're going to get sick. You're not going to get sick. You're going to die. And my father tells that story. It's like one day he comes home from hanging out with friends, and he's like eating an orange. It's like 10:17. And my grandma, oh my guts. Oh my guts. You're going to die. You're going to die. Hold on one second. I got to switch this. The lighting is killing me here. Let's see if that helps at all. Is that any better? That's a little better. It's a little washed out. Anyway, so Grandma, superstitious as can be. We're driving in the car one day, and I said, Grandma, the other takeaway, my Aunt Mary was born on June 13th, and her whole life, my grandmother said that they got it wrong at the hospital. She was actually born on June 3rd. This is my grandmother speaking. So her whole life, they celebrated June 3rd as her birthday. Superstitious, 13. So we're driving in the car one day. I say, Grandma, I was born on April 13th, right? I don't want to hear it. I said, but what is your problem with the number 13? I think it's a great number. This is the best number. I don't want to hear it. And I said, well, tell me, why do you think that? So apparently here's the mindset, where the superstition comes from. Jesus and the 12 apostles. Judas was the 13th. Judas was number 13. I said, no, Grandma. Jesus always put everybody else in front of him. So Jesus was the 13th. And I think that has to absolutely be true anyway. Like someone who's living for others is going to put everybody else in front of himself. Check this out, Zabrowski. Zabrowski gives me a little energy every day. But so I always laughed about that. I think I got her to chuckle that day, and I think she looked past it after that. She accepted that I was born on 4/13. Well, we're here on day 413. What are you guys up to? I got some exciting things planned. Actually, Jeff Bezos is calling in. It should be coming up pretty soon. As soon as I see some people on, I will take the call from Jeff, and we'll see how it's going. He did just purchase a house, and I was trying to get him a referral. I think that may come up. So anyway, we'll get him on the line very, very soon. And it's a pretty interesting thing from Bezos. I can't believe I have Jeff Bezos calling into my show. Like, who else on the internet right now is like, hey, Bezos is calling in today? I don't know anybody. Cassie! How are you, Cass? I'm here today. I'm about to take a call from Jeff Bezos. In regards to his purchase in California. I was trying to get him a referral out there. You know what? Maybe we should just go to the story. I'm going to get into that early today, guys. Let's see what we got here. Jeff Bezos. Here we go. Did you guys see this? Jeff Bezos purchased a $165 million house. And let me just interact with this so I can get it to look a little better for you guys. Hold on one sec. There we go. So Bezos, let's just get into this story because I want to take the call from Jeff. He buys a $165 million mansion, doesn't call the Real Talk team in order to get a referral. So let's get him on the line here and see what the story is. Bezos, are you there? Jeff, are you there? Hello?
Hi, Mark. Yes, thanks for having me on your program
Jeff.
again.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you. I'm glad you're back. What's new?
I'm so sorry I didn't take you up on your referral. I ended up calling a listing agent directly. I figured I'd give the entire commission to one agent.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't need to have any representation. I'm Bezos.
Jeff, everybody needs representation. You need someone to represent your best interests.
I did not realize that there's an advantage to having a buyer broker.
Yeah.
I thought I'd get a better deal when I go direct to the agent. That's not the case?
Why does everybody think they're going to get a better deal when they go directly to the listing agent? You do better when you have someone representing your best interests. You should have called the Real Talk team, Jeff.
Interesting. Well, that's food for thought. Next time I will take you up on that referral, Mark. I'll remember next time. I promise.
You didn't remember
Well, now
this time.
I own the most expensive home in America. I should have the most. I'm the richest man in America. Why would I not have the most expensive home in America?
Good point.
I'm Bezos. I'm not going to take second.
Look, I guess if you are in a position where you can live that way, then good for you, Bezos. I'm proud of you. But listen, do you have time to
Well,
chat?
thank you for having me on the program, Mark.
No?
I've got to get going now. We've got a lot of packing to do, and we're going to start moving in immediately. Thanks
course
again
you
for
are.
having me on.
Well, it's always great
Amazon.
having.
Of course, this house I just purchased is the size of the Amazon. Until next time, have a good day.
Thanks, Bezos. I'm glad that we had Bezos call in at least. I feel a little better about the fact that he stuck a knife in my back. But honestly, I mean, come on. Going direct to the listing agent, I'm going to get a better deal because I'm Bezos. Look, you may be Bezos, okay? You may be the most, the richest guy in the world, most successful entrepreneur ever, but it doesn't mean that you're going to get a better deal when you go to that listing agent. And you're giving the whole commission to them, and what did they do for you? Did they represent your best interests? No, I think they were just taking that call, bringing you through, and they were checking it up to a win on the win column. Got both sides. Poor Bezos didn't even have any representation. So listen, I hear you, Jeff. I hear you, but I don't believe you. You keep telling me you're going to remember the Real Talk team, and then you just go and buy direct. I got to tell you, this has happened a lot in my 13 years of real estate. Friends, clients, people that you work with, blood, sweat, and tears for them, and they go out and do deals without you. Oh, I just called someone. I saw a face at the bottom of the screen. I always laugh at that. You know what? There are realtors everywhere. Throw a stone, you'll hit a realtor. In this town, like 1 out of every 52 people is a realtor. Figure that. And if that's the case, okay, whatever. But we have hearts too. We don't get paid. I have to free up some storage space, guys. I think I'm going to run out of space here because I did not proactively erase anything. I'm at that point. I went through 500 gigabytes of space on this new laptop since I started doing this YouTube show. And now I have to start erasing things, which I hate doing. I hate erasing anything because I may it may be something that I want to actually use one day. I guess the good thing is it's all on YouTube, right? So I could just go in there and do my thing. This one's 4.4 gigabytes. I'm getting rid of it. Hold on. If I do that, then we'll have a little more free space here. I think we're good now. Hold on. I may have to erase it from this is all real-time stuff here, guys. I'm going to erase this from the recycling bin. Come on. Give me some empty recycling bin. And squeeze. We're back. See, that's how we do it. Day 413 in a row. We're moving on the fly here. We had Bezos call in. He's doing deals direct. He's not calling the Real Talk team, taking me up on these referrals that we're offering. Again, the Real Talk Referral Exchange. Let me explain what this is. You could be a real estate agent anywhere in this country and reach out, shoot me a DM and say, look, I give my clients Real Talk. And when you have someone out in Nevada, when you have someone out in Arizona, in Florida, wherever, think about me because I give it to my clients the way you give it to your people and to your clients. And that is what it's about. I tell you, the motto of this show is to tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. People are famous for wanting to hear things that are not going to help them. Do I really look good in this dress? Are you sure I don't look fat? How did I do? I did great. Here's a participation trophy for you. Like, we live in a society now. Digital Homes, how are you, my friend? You just missed Bezos. Bezos called in. I'm sorry. You got to go back and check out the replay. Actually, head over to YouTube, subscribe, and ding the bell, because that's where the show goes, okay? We're here on President's Day, day 413 in a row, 413 days in a row of delivering. I said this at the tail end of last night's show. This isn't easy. It's not easy to dedicate yourself to finding time on a daily basis to put out there. And then also digging deep within your soul and letting it out. That's not easy. Most people have a hard time opening up. That is something that I think is something I have no problem accessing. It's just like, okay, open up that heart, let it happen. And we're trying to connect. I just want to connect with you. I want you to understand you have greatness within you. Don't listen to anybody that says you don't. Don't listen to someone that says, stay in line, kid. That's all you can do. This is kind of funny. There were people when I was younger that said, Mark's music. That's all he can do. Music. Look, he's writing all these songs. That's what he's going to do. That's all he can do. Are you like a single-celled organism? Do you have one side to you? Are you multifaceted? Do you have more within you to show this world? Because if everybody outside is looking at you and saying, yep, that's all there is, you got a problem. You have a problem. You don't want anybody looking at you and saying, that's all. There's nothing left there. There's no more spark behind that person. Show them what you have. Bring it out of you. And then try to inspire those around you to find it as well. Kindness is something we're leaning away from these days, and I think we need to start getting closer. We need to start connecting again, and we need to start caring about each other. The country separated in 2016, and since then it's been a death spiral, like away from each other. And I don't understand. I don't get it. Because I think we're still humans. We are still the same underneath all of our political beliefs. But no, I guess we're not. Jean said she saw Bezos. Bezos was pretty cool today. External drive. Joe, thank you. I do have one over here, actually. I've got, you know what? I got to just take everything from this hard drive, Joe's right, and just drop it off into another hard drive, because at that point, then I'll have a fresh set of 500 gigabytes to work with here. And guys, look, it's a show every single day, so I'm going to need to purchase a bunch of hard drives, okay? I just had an invitation go out to a musician friend of mine who's actually a BeatSeat artist of ours. I'm starting to try to figure out bringing people in for interviews. I want to get people in here to talk about the experience that they're going through in life. I think everybody's got their own challenges. And as an entrepreneur, as a real estate agent, I think it's important for us to discuss how difficult things are. I'm sure there are people on the outside right now like, oh, look, there's Mark. He's on a TV show. He must have thousands of clients knocking down the door. No, I'm ready for thousands of clients. We're building out the Real Talk team because I want thousands of clients. But right now, it's like you're fighting for everything. You fight for what you get in my marketplace. Everybody, didn't you just hear me? Everyone's got a license. Oh, sorry, Mark, I'd love to use you. But Tim got his license. Tim got his license? Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay, another one. Well, send him to the Real Talk team at least. Maybe he'll be on the Real Talk team instead of just part-time, just trying to do a deal here and there. There's a benefit to having a full-time real estate agent that's been live for 413 days in a row. And by live, I've been working for 413 days in a row. Now, I took a week off last year to go to Florida, and I still went live for Real Talk. But outside of that, I've been working every single day for the last 13 years. I don't know. I'm just engineered that way now because real estate is commission-based. You don't make anything until you make something. You can't get through your day until you put something together. You got to find a new lead, got to create some sort of new business or the opportunity for a new connection. Something every day. It's a constant mission. If anybody thinks, oh, I'm going to get my real estate license, it's so easy. I think JJ may be on with me right now. It's not. Real estate is not as easy as it seems on TV. Oh, I saw $1 million listing. Whew, they made $52 million last year. Look, I'll tell you what, you put me on TV and I sell some real estate, I'll be doing $50, $100 million a year too. Does anybody really question why they're successful? Oh my goodness, Ryan Thurhant is yes, he's on TV, guys. He's there every week, passionate. He's selling passionately weekly and the world is seeing it. Just give it time. We're about 5,000 strong here on Real Talk, okay? There's 7 billion people in this world. I'll just continue until we reach them all. Passion plays, guys. If you don't have anything within you to show, then tune out. Tune out of your life. Actually, no, reverse that. If you find you don't have anything passionate going on right now, dig deep and find something that makes you feel something. That's important. That is very important. Oh, Gene, thank you so much. I got to read. I don't have my glasses on. Something about Bill Graham over here, and Joe sent a letter. I'll have to check that one out. I appreciate you, Gene. I am very, very humbled to be here with Berkshire Hathaway on a daily basis, trying to create some new momentum, something fresh. You know, everybody gets their license and tries to go out there and sell real estate. I'm trying to do something a little different here. I'm trying to connect at the same time. I'm trying to help people. Is that my job? No, it's not my job. But I find a lot of people do things that they're not meant to do, and then they find a reason to do it. And when I come out here every day for 413 days, you catch me as positive as I can be, but I'm dealing with life the same as you are. I'm trying to hurdle all the obstacles. And sometimes I'm plowing through them. I'm like, I just don't care what's in the way. I'm going to go. And I think that's what we need to start leaning towards more. When we're not confident about our moves, we sit still and we lose time. Time's the enemy. You don't want to lose it because you don't get it back. It's the one thing you cannot replenish. Think about that. You can go out there and work 50 hours and you can go out there and make X. You can go out there and do whatever. You can replenish that after you spend it. But your time will never be replenished. You get this one day alone. There will never be another 413th day in a row of Real Talk. Just one. And just like every other day for 413, I'm putting it all out there. It's what's keeping me level in this crazy world. It really is. And I hope you guys are trying to experience it somewhat in your own way, you know? Bring it into your life. Take the message you heard today, from yesterday, whatever, and share it, you know? So I'm really looking for people to start expressing it a little bit more. Hey, I found a show. It's live every day. Tune it in. It's YouTube. Subscribe and ding the bell. So let's see. I got a couple of other stories here besides Bezos. Bezos was pretty cool, though. I didn't have any other call-ins today but Bezos, but I wanted to get that one going for you. So let's see what we have here. I think I had a couple other stories that were interesting. This one's kind of scary, guys. Coronavirus. I got to keep talking about this because I'm very nervous. With 3 kids and the world on high alert, I believe it's something we need to be talking about way more often. So let's get some music going here. Virus kills Chinese film director and family in Wuhan. I really should get Robert Stack back on here. I don't know if you guys saw Stack's video recently. You know what? Maybe we should do that quickly. Because Stack has a perspective that needs to be heard. And if you guys know the story about Robert Stack, you guys remember Robert Stack? Unsolved mysteries, unbelievable. This guy was my favorite when I was a kid. He scared the hell out of me. And he passed away, unfortunately, but they cut off his head. Cryogenically, they froze him. And this is future, just so you know, like, somehow I got this in my... Uh-oh. What the hell is that? That was weird. I got some weird message. So, this is something we need to... While we're talking about Wuhan, this is what I found. This is from the vault. Let's see if this comes up.
January 11th, 2020. A small village in China called Wuhan There's an outbreak of epic proportions. Was it SARS? The Spanish flu? No. All this and more. The next Unsolved Mystery.
I love that. Robert Stack. He's back from the dead. All right. He will be coming back more often. You're going to see Robert Stack as a part of the show because we need to continue to bring some unsolved mysteries to you. And that one's from 2150. That Unsolved Mysteries episode is actually from the future. From the year 2150. Robert Stack sent it back through time into my, I don't know how I got it. It came through the server somehow. Encrypted from the future. So Stack, he's back. Anyway, let's hear what this scares me. A Chinese film director and his entire family have died from the novel coronavirus in Wuhan, the epicenter of the outbreak. Cheng Kai, a film director and an external communications officer at the Hubei Film Studio subsidiary, died in hospital on February 14th from the virus now called COVID-19. According to a statement from the studio, he was 55, but Cheng's death was not the first in his family. The Chinese media reported that Cheng's father, his mother, were infected and died one day after another. Cheng and his sister, who looked after their parents at home, were both infected with the virus, and as a result, his sister died just hours later. Cheng's wife is also infected, still alive, and is still battling the virus in an intensive care unit. This is scary, guys. They keep saying, oh, we got it under control. Families are dying in Wuhan. You don't have anything under control. Now, if this comes over here, like seriously comes here big time, it's going to be a problem. Cross, what's up, buddy? You're so funny. Cross is awesome. But listen, Wuhan, this is some serious stuff, guys. They're up to 70,000 cases, they're saying. Nobody knows how to deal with this thing. I hear they found some sort of vaccine, but then they don't. Oh, it's going to take a year. People are dying. Just give the dying people something. And the people who aren't, like, they're starting to give them something. See if it works. It didn't work with that guy. He died anyway. Look, who cares? He was going to die. Let him die from taking something that may help others. He's going to die anyway. They're all dying. This whole family. Spanish flu, guys. You heard it. You heard it from Robert Stack. Cheng enrolled in Wuhan's university's journalism school to study photography in 1989 and joined Hubei Film Studio upon graduation. The studio praised Cheng for his contribution to the studio's development, saying that he was a well-respected colleague and his death was a painful loss. As of February 17th, the virus has infected 71,330 people, 70,548 in mainland China, and claimed 1,775 lives, surpassing the death toll of SARS in 2003. Scary stuff, guys. I don't know what we have to do, what we have to wear in order to stay away from it. Got to do something. Let's get to the next story. This one's good. I don't know if it's good, actually. I have no idea. But it's something I thought we should read because anything that has to do with science and outer space, I'm going to bring to you. New secrets from the most distant object we've ever visited. I don't know what it is, guys. It looks like an amoeba. I don't even know. Let's see. Scientists have released a treasure trove of data regarding the comet Arrokoth, which is the most distant object to be visited by a spacecraft. Oh, that's what we landed on. You guys remember this? The comet revealed insight into the origins of our solar system, settling a decades-old debut. Well, a debate about how the planets formed. The spacecraft also identified organic molecules similar to life's ingredients that give the comet a reddish hue. Last year, the NASA's New Horizons spacecraft sped past Arrokoth, the most distant object ever investigated by Earthlings. It collected a dizzying amount of data. Scientists are beginning to reveal what they learned. Astronomers reported their findings this week in a series of 3 articles published February 13th in the journal of Science. The spacecraft helped unravel how the snowman-shaped comet likely formed and what it might be made of. Arrokoth, formerly known as 2014 Mu-69 and Ultima Thule, what all that is, has also provided valuable insight into the origins of our solar system. There are 2 prevailing theories about how our solar system might have formed. Either in a violent amalgamation Amalgamation. I'm doing it again, guys. Either in a violent amalgamation, I gotta do it better, hold on. Either in a violent amalgamation of dust and rock or a much gentler meeting of gas clouds and dust. Tucked away in a distant frozen corner of the solar system, Arakoth is a relic left over from a mysterious era in our universe's history. It has essentially floated along its orbit unchanged for the past 4 billion years, making it a perfect study subject for determining which formation theory is likely to be correct. To build planets, you just need to start with small grains, and gradually they build up to larger and larger objects progressively. But instead, you have local gravitational collapse of clusters, a material in a solar nebula, that come together to form medium-sized objects. I thank you so much, astronomer John Spencer, for not explaining it at all. I mean, what the heck did he just say? Let me read that to you again so you guys hear absolutely nothing. To build planets, you just need to start with small grains, and gradually they build up to larger and larger objects progressively. But instead, you have a local gravitational collapse of clusters of material in a solar nebula. It's in the solar nebula, guys. That come together to form medium-sized objects. So researchers paired their findings with the months of computer models they simulated how Arakoth may have formed. I mean, this is pretty cool, guys. I'm not sure if we're learning anything else, to be honest. But let me read the last paragraph. Once New Horizons hurtled past Arakoth that set sights for the distant stars. The spacecraft, operated out of Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory in Maryland, is currently speeding away from our solar system. Researchers hope the craft can visit one more Kuiper Belt object before it fizzles out. But they're not sure which one yet. It has enough fuel to operate well into the 2030s. Here's to New Horizons and another decade of new revelations. It is good stuff. So I got one more story. This one's going to freak us out a little bit. What we got over here? This is pretty cool. Ready? Check this out. Swollen Sun. Let me see if I can interact with this one a little bit. Our swollen sun will someday shatter everything in the asteroid belt. Okay, now this one's going to freak us out, but you know what? Look, that's what life is about. Reality. Let's see what it says. When the sun enters its red giant stage in about 6 billion years, scientists say it will cause a chain reaction of exploding asteroids in the asteroid belt. These small rocky bodies will explode thanks to the Yorp effect, a phenomenon in which the sun's radiation causes rapid changes to the rotation of asteroids. After the sun expands into a red giant stage, it will shrink into a white dwarf. Between 5 and 6 billion years from now, astronomers say the sun will expand into an even bigger fireball, swallowing almost half the solar system. Whoa. This rapid expansion into red giant stage is likely to send asteroids into asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter tumbling. You can thank the Yorp effect. The Yorp effect. I've never heard of this, guys. Stars emit infrared radiation into space, which carries momentum in addition to heat and can change the orbit. Okay, I'll go with it. Okay. A phenomenon called the Yarkovsky effect. Who's on? William Cross, you over here now too? Where are you? Asteroids that absorb this momentum-packed sunlight eventually re-radiate back out into the space as heat. Basically, here's the bottom line, guys. When this sun explodes, it's over for everything. At least in our solar system. That's insanity. Anything else here? You know, it's funny. I love talking about the science stories, but they get kind of really in-depth, and I'm like, is anybody really leaning into this one? When a typical star reaches the giant branch stage, its luminosity reaches a maximum of between 1,000 and 10,000 times the luminosity of our sun. Wow. Okay, so let's see what else it says. Astrophysicist Dimitri Veras of the University of Warwick in England said in a statement, "The Yorp effect is these systems. It's very violent and it acts quickly, on the order of 1 million years." So I guess it all happens pretty quickly. It's considered in science terms, 1 million years is actually a short period of time. So anyway, I'm going to move past this. Not really that great a story. I was pumped to have Jeff Bezos call in today. I don't know if you guys liked that. Pretty cool stuff. Bezos. He's not playing around. And did you guys happen to see the Dr. Evil clip from last night? Holy cow. They're getting better and better. If you haven't seen that one yet, it's up on the YouTube. Actually, it's not on this YouTube page. Shoot me a DM. I'll get it to you. I didn't release it on my pages. It's on my other page, on the Fache page. And you haven't heard about Fache yet. I'm bringing him out soon, guys. You're just going to be like, who the hell is this guy? I'll be like, oh, that's Fache. And it will be a wrap when that happens, because you'll be like, okay, this is literally a variety show. Like other characters on the show. Like, what? That's where we're going with it. Anyway, I'm going to play you a quick song on the BeatSeat because I got to get going. Let's see. Let me rock you over to this section. Ooh, see, I knew this was going to be the problem. I got to line these up correctly. Where are my cameras? Oh, that's why. Hold on, buddy. No? Is this one? One more. All right, now that's weird. One down to the bottom. Okay, wait a second. I'm missing something here. Where's the other camera? I think maybe I have to drop this here first. Let's see. If I bring this there, will that happen? I don't know where my other camera is, guys. It's not showing up right now. That's not right. Okay, so camera 3. This is all fun, guys, right? Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? It's not working? All right, this isn't good. I may not be able to play a song for you guys. Let me see if I can do something different here. Let me try to bring this one out. I'm going to do something tricky here. All right, let's try something. I'm going to bring this around and see if I can make some magic happen for you. Hold on. Let's see. That looks like. I'm going to check and see. Does that work at all? Hey, that sort of works. All right, I'm going to go and play you a quick song. I think that works. Sure. Ah. Wow. I may need this, guys. All right. I should be ready in a second. Of course, we're doing this in real time. All right. Are we good now? We're good now. All right, hopefully I am in screen and you can see me here. Let me check one more time. Yeah, it looks to be okay. I think we're okay. Play a quick tune.
Well, I hear the train rolling, rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And then people keep moving on down the San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him. And then people keep moving on down to San Antonio. Well, I bet there's rich folks sitting in their fancy dining cars, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. And then people keep moving on down to San Antonio. Well, I met there's rich folks sitting in their fancy dining cars, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be. And then people keep moving under the San Antonio.
Little Johnny Cash for you. Play one more quick tune and then I'll call it a day. Got an appointment to get to. Guys, really cool. On the 22nd, it's a couple days away, the NAACP Awards on BET, Her, will be playing. I hear it's 3 songs. They're meshing it into one. And on the BeatSeat, Carrington Brown will be rocking out on the BeatSeat that night. So I hope you guys will watch with me. I'll be turning on the negatube for that. That's not a negative thing. That'll be actually a really cool thing for me to see. My invention coming to life on television. So I'll shoot out an event for that when we get a little closer. I'll play a quick tune here, show you how I play the BeatSeat. Chord is for that, but that is pretty sweet. I'm gonna remember that. to figure out the rest of those chords. I love where just, creativity starts. You start feeling something like. I was like, what chord should I play there? Wait, what's that? It's cool sound. Let me play you a song that exists. How about that? Inside of me, I look inside of you. And when the night is gone, I will look into the shining day. Will you take my heart away? The love was gone, the love is in the air. Walking away, I can see the truth. You wanted love, I only wanted you. Oh, love, and then I saw your face. Love was found, oh, love could look this way. I'm lost inside of this life. Well, this life, well, I'll look for you and I'll find it out. I'll look through you and I'll find it out. Look around, love, and I'll see you there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I'm fine. Walk away, and I will walk away, away from you, away from you. I will walk away. May have been crap, I don't know. But I put it all out there. Rebecca, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And Feline Sushi's on. I love it. My people on Insta. Guys, I would love it. And Jeff's on. I love it. If you guys can head over to YouTube, subscribe and ding the bell over there because that's where the show goes. That's where we have the most fun. And I'm with you for day 413 in a row. We just got a little music in there. That was my song Whisper. We ended on Whisper, which is a lot of fun to play, guys. I really like playing that song. But it's got a lot of energy, as you can tell. Like, you really got to put a lot out there if you want it to be decent. And I don't know. It was okay. Was it okay? Was it decent? Was it terrible? You guys tell me. I want to quickly do one more thing. We're about 46 minutes in. I do have to get going. But my appointment's about 45 minutes, so I can do one more quick thing for you. That BeatSeat sounds pretty sweet today. Let's see what this sounds like. I'm going to play a little something. I'm going to play along with it. Sounds. What do we got over here? All right, that one's cool, but let me play something else. So these are all songs I've recorded live for you, and I just save them afterwards. Let's see what we got here.
Dick fat.
No, we can't do that one. That's going to give away my secret. You have to wait a minute. Phil! How long is this? I need something longer. All right, let's rock this. Playing that BeatSeat, guys. Woo. It's just so much fun to play. You guys want more? Feline, you want more? Feline wants more, guys. play with your hands and feet. And this is just me going crazy on the guitar. I was like, seriously, guys, what happens here is this. I'll get like a loop going, and then I'll just, while I'm recording it into my board here, I'll play a lead over that. So this is me playing lead over it. I don't know if it's any good. Let's see what else we got here. This was hot. I think I gotta rock to this one real quick. Hold on. Let me get back over there. This is just tight right here. This guitar is hot. I gotta get the beat ready. It's just amazing the stuff that comes out of this program. We'll see what else do we do. Do this one too? Oh, this was like, I usually play this when we're getting some news on, some crazy news. Check this out. I like always want to talk about some like really mysterious stuff when the song comes on. I can rock to this one. Give me 1 second, Feline. Check this out. You play with your hands and feet if you're proficient. And I'm just doing my thing on it now. You know, I'm starting to get a little more comfortable playing it. I just like playing it with my guitar, but I'm trying to show you the full function of it. Guys, on the 22nd. Let me see what date that is. I think that's Saturday. Phil's reaching out to me right now about this, but Saturday, BET Awards. This is going to be for the NAACP Awards, actually. Her is playing. And guess who's playing? The BeatSeat. Carrington Brown, her drummer, will be rocking out the BeatSeat at the BET Awards, so I hope you guys will watch that with me that night. I give you permission to turn on the Negatube for that show, so you can watch the BeatSeat in action. I would love to see some people film it and like post it. Be like, hey, check it out, I saw the BeatSeat, guys. Her was playing the BeatSeat tonight. That'd be pretty sweet. Feline, thank you so much. I was just rocking out a little bit for you. We had a little music night. Did you guys see Bezos earlier? If you did not see Bezos called in. And it was pretty cool. I can't do it again because he called in once. You know, you can't have him call in twice. But go back and watch it. It was a really cool bit to have Jeff Bezos call in to discuss his new house in California and his lack thereof using the Real Talk team. But listen, that's besides the point. You got to go back and watch it. There was actually a good lesson within the episode because of that, because of Bezos' call. So I want you to do that. I got to get going now. Let's see. We've been on for just about an hour. We've got 3 minutes until an hour. I really feel like we can't stop at 58 minutes, guys. We got to just vamp for 2 more minutes to hit that hour, right, Feline? Like, I don't want you guys are going to get cut off here. On Instagram, every day we get cut off. Like, I'm like, hey, guys, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. It's Mark Pyers. It's Real Talk. And it's like, all of a sudden, Instagram's gone. And I have to say bye to everybody else over on YouTube. So let's go with that. All right, we're a minute away. Anyway, I hope you guys have something great planned for this week. Again, drive towards your goals. Every day you have to continue to open up your mind. Like today, I dropped a photo of this guitar I built. Like 10 years ago, I built this guitar. And I actually just finished it off. I didn't understand anything about the finishing process back then. So I just finished it with it's called a marine varnish. Didn't do anything to the grain of the wood. Didn't try to make it pop. No, I didn't understand. So I just finished it. Terribly finished. Like I threw it in the corner, left it there for 10 years. And I was on the Rock On radio show and I mentioned to Danny Coleman, I said, yeah, I built a guitar once, but it was crap. And he's like, crap? You built a guitar? It's crap? How could you just... And I'm listening to him like, is it crap or was my finishing process crap? So on Friday, after I listened to this, I went and sanded down the entire thing, refinished it yesterday. Last night, threw the strings on right before the show so you guys could see it. And I threw a photo up on Facebook. If you're not following me on Facebook, follow me on every platform, guys. I'm on every single social media platform. And if I'm not on one, let me know and I'll join. And so I put a picture up earlier of my BeatSeat in Sunburst with this new Sunburst guitar. It's an old guitar that I built, hand-built, before I built BeatSeats, and I refinished it to look just like my BeatSeat. And here's a new concept. This is what I mean about not standing still. I invented the first drum for guitar players. The first drum you could sit upright and play with your hands and feet. Super powerful sensory therapy drum. But you can't just stop. You got to keep going. I came up with a new concept. Every guitar company should be reaching out to me about the BeatSeat because what we'll do is we will finish the BeatSeat to look exactly like your model of guitar. So if you have a blues, like a set of blues type of thing, like a really cool electric guitar that's all blues, like Sunburst Blues, we'll make the BeatSeat in blues. And whatever you have for brand models, we will create a BeatSeat to match it perfectly. It's 2020. You're no longer just selling a guitar. You're selling the perfect seat to sit and play that guitar. Matched, color matched. So again, you have to continue to think. And that's my new idea, is to bring it to the world and say, look, we'll build a BeatSeat to match your favorite guitar. You shoot me a photo of your guitar and I'll rock it out. Anyway, I'm about to lose you here on Insta. I appreciate you guys. It just ended. Anyway, that's it, guys. I want you to understand, just because you create something cool doesn't mean you have to stop. You have to continue to expand on that idea. You got to continue to improve it. The adding of 2 snares to the BeatSeat took place 2 years ago. I invented it 7 years ago. So you can't stop and say, okay, it's done. There's no room for improvement. It's finished. No, there is always room for improvement until there isn't. Right now, I'm still finding new things that can be a benefit to this thing. This new thing is to create a BeatSeat for your favorite guitar. Just reach out to me. Shoot me a DM, send a picture of your favorite guitar. And I have all the colors now, guys. The same colors that all the guitar companies use for their sunbursts and for their finishes, I have access to now for the BeatSeat. Perfect combination. You buy a Martin whatever, you could buy the perfect guitar BeatSeat to go along with that guitar. So keep that in mind. Shoot me a DM if you have a guitar you'd like me to match a BeatSeat to. We're on it. And I will see you guys tomorrow on the next Real Talk.
later. Sooner or later, you'll ask you where you hit the ground.
There's another loop I did. I didn't realize this was it. See you guys tomorrow. It's Mark Pye.